So this is example 87 from the lecture, and we'll attempt to explain it again. Let's see. So we have this random variable with our PDF f of x is 2x. Okay. And we want to transform it. We want to take a new variable where y equals the square root of x. So this would be like we have some random variable that describes something in real life, and then we, for some reason, want to take the square root of everything. And so now we want to see what that new random variable would look like. Okay, the first thing you have to do is find the CDF of x. Now that's not new. We've been doing that for a while, but we found the CDF of f of x equals x squared. Okay. Now the next step is you need to find the CDF of y, and we have to kind of use our trick. So we start by the definition of the CDF of y. So the definition, the CDF of y, the definition of a CDF is that would be the probability that y is less than or equal to some specific value. Now at this point, we're going to substitute what our new random variable is. So y is equal to the square root of x. So we're going to plug that in. Sorry, not right there. We're going to plug that in. So this was capital Y, so we plug in the square root of x right here to this capital Y. So we now have the probability that capital X is less than or equal to little y. But we don't really know anything about capital square root of capital X. But we do know some stuff about just plain x, so let's solve this inequality for x. So to solve this, to get rid of the square root, I would take square both sides. So square both sides of the inequality. So now I just have x less than or equal to y squared. Now the probability that capital X is less than or equal to something, that by definition is the CDF of x. So up here, notice we found the CDF of x. So x less than or equal to in a probability, that is this CDF. But instead of a little x, we have y squared wherever we had a little x. So the CDF of x said x squared, but instead we're going to plug y squared into that. So we'll plug y squared into where it says x squared. So this was like an x squared, but I put a y in instead. So I put y squared where I saw x, so I get y squared squared, and that gives me y to the fourth. So this is now the new CDF of y. So f of y, or the probability that y is less than or equal to y, is equal to y to the power of 4.